Caitlin here. Hello. I'm here at Dungeon Rock. You can see it's kind of shaped like a skull. And it is a full moon in August. And we're going to see if I can maybe get more of a reaction, dressed up a little bit pirate-y, and see if I could see if it's maybe haunted a little bit. There's a few people that could be haunting it. Might be Veale, but you never know. So let's check it out. I'm going to swing the camera around and hook this over me. It is very dark, so I am turning my light on, and I also have my trusty light. This is usually open, weather permitted. See, it's a steel door. I actually saw the guy driving away. It is open usually 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.-ish. You never know if hours change, and yes, it is locked. It gets cold in here, so as much as it is the summer, this is so cool. And right now, as I'm standing here, I'm gonna swing it around again. I'm gonna check out on my head, so be careful. And if anything, there's a few times you could actually grip the rocks as you're going down, but there are stairs. So let's go back. So I have to actually crouch down. Be careful with my camera. Over here. There's just a bunch of wood. I'm gonna keep going down. So left, it's pretty much the same. Bunch of rocks, bunch of wood. What it is that down the Saugus River, it's very slippery. I probably should not wear flip-flops, but here we are. And what it is that there was a pirate, Veale, that is supposedly entombed in here. His remains would be way long gone because it's been a very long time. And it does drip. Oh. And what it is that down the Saugus River came a pirate ship, and they were actually really bewildered because, believe it or not, the Saugus River can create a Flying Dutchman effect because of the way it intertwines on itself. And lo and behold, Captain Harris and Thomas Veale was not captain, were both close to each other. That orange is probably iron in the water. And they buried treasure in Lynn. So the history is that Lynn has a lot of mediums. And what it is that there were quite a few people that tried getting the treasure here. There was this poor man named Wallace, and he ended up having to house the pirates. So I wonder if he's here, like if you ever visited here, and they did do the classic dead men tell no tales. If you see mist or fog, that is not a ghost, that is my breath. It's actually cold in here. And what it is that pirates definitely take to drink. And most of Captain Harris's crew got taken, with the exception of Thomas Veale. He became a shoemaker, and what it is that he, did, supposedly still like having a girlfriend here and there, and he would still go in here often. So right about here, when you see these rocks, be very careful of your head. Again, this is very low. I'm like crouched down and I'm only 5'3". And one woman was reported missing. And what it is that during a really major earthquake, this fell down. And there was a report of a man called Brown who supposedly found a treasure, but he ended up in an insane asylum, so who knows, maybe he found it, maybe he didn't. No one found anything from him. And I'm going to place things. And what it is that after that, there was Mr. Marble. He bought it, he dug it for a while, and then his son dug it for a while. And yeah, not sure if I see orbs. It was down here. This is my breath. I'm like, okay, that's my breath. Will any of the mist or my breath look like shapes? I don't know. I'm gonna try to prop myself up. And I think it'd be creepier to have behind me. Do I want to face this way? Or that way? I think I like the water because that's as far as you go, right? But yeah, so what it is that even when poor Wallace, the guy, he had to help pirates and then keep quiet. Even Mr. Marble's son dug it up and they never really found treasure. They did find a blade or a dirkin. And they found like a fancy old pair of scissors. So that's about it. That's all they claimed they found. And some speculate that the poor Mr. Marble was actually taken advantage of by the mediums. But, okay, this is a big but. Supposedly, one of the mediums said that he saw a lot of wives of Captain Kidd, who is known to be around the Cape Cod area, which is south of here. And I'm gonna ask some questions and see what we can get. So, start outside, but I didn't see it in here. I am visiting you. My name is Caitlin. It's a full moon. I'm hoping I have a better chance of being able to talk to you, like you said, talk. And I just have a few questions to see who's here, and maybe if you could tell me if there is still treasure here, or if those mediums took it by poor Mr. Marble, for all I know. So what it is that this right here, you could set it off and maybe make it turn red a few times. And then this, you actually can use words and talk to me. The other thing, if you're able to move things, is that I have these in my hands. I can lean forward, they don't do anything. I could lean back, they just do this. So what it is that you can push it to be able to communicate with me. So when I ask a question, you go like this for yes. And this, just keep it like this for now. So I'm going to take my thumbs off of them. Is there a... Yes. Are you behind me? Cross for yes. Okay. Straighten them. Try to reset. Do you want me to move to the left so that you're in the camera? Cross for yes. Cross to the left. It's fine. And move to the left. Or maybe that is a really small rock, so maybe he wants to be safe. So in case you want to be in the shot, usually I start with, is there a spirit here with us? But let me ask it different. Is there one spirit here with us and no one else? Cross for yes. Straight. Is this the ghost? Am I speaking to Thomas Veale? Cross for yes. So this is not the pirate Veale I'm speaking to? Cross for yes. Okay, straight. Were you really close friends with Thomas Veale? Cross for yes. Okay, straight. Were you also a pirate with Thomas Veale? Cross for yes. Is this the woman that went missing with Thomas Veale? Cross for yes. Straight. This is really get quiet in here. I'm trying to also listen. Did you willingly hang out with Thomas Veale? Like, did you just want to run away and like just have fun with Thomas Veale? Like, was it really cool to like hang out with a pirate? Cross for yes. A little bit of a rebel. I've had the times like that too. It's fun, and people do feel that way. Is there really treasure here? Cross for yes. Did Thomas Veale use up all the treasure to survive when all his pirate buddies got taken? Oh, so maybe it got used up. Straight. Did you meet Thomas Veale because he fixed a pair of shoes for you? Cross for yes. Did you meet Thomas Veale at like a restaurant or a bar? Cross for yes. Aw, it's kind of cute. It's so cute. Straight. Any chance, can you put your name in that box? Because believe it or not, no one knows your name. Can you, like this right here, can you tell us your name? Larry. Is this a female? Cross for yes. Okay, straight. The word Larry is usually considered a more male name. So I'm wondering if you used the wrong word. Is your name Larry? Cross for yes. Okay, is your name really close to the spelling of Larry? Cross for yes. Okay, so that does not have every like name and word in there, but Larry. Is your name Laurie? Cross for yes. Is your name Mary? Cross for yes. Mary. I think those names would be in there. I'd have to look into old names later. So does your name begin with an L? Cross for yes. Straight. And it sounds very similar to Larry? Cross. Okay, straight. Could you not find your name in that device? Okay, straight. All right, I'm gonna wait from your name. Did you have light skin? Cross for yes. Okay, straight. Did you have light colored hair? Cross for yes. Did you have dark colored hair? Cross for yes. Oh, so you probably look similar to me. That's cool. Do you like it when people visit you down here? Cross for yes. Straight. So sometimes when I try to talk to people, I like to ask cute personal questions. Do you like cats? Cross for yes. Straight. Do you like so do you really like cats? Straight. Do you like dogs? Cross for yes. You're just a cat person. I like both. But I definitely really love cats. So, did you ever get really beautiful jewelry from the treasure that Thomas Veale had? Cross for yes. Oh, he did give you some. That's so cute. I like that. Did you love riding horses? Cross for yes. Straight. Did your family own a lot of horses? Cross for yes. Straight. So funny thing is, a lot of people don't really own horses. Like, I don't own horses. My family doesn't own horses. It's really weird. But yeah, back then, it was more so people own horses, but now not so much. Were you on the short side? Cross for yes. Were you like an average height? Cross for yes. Okay, straight. I read in a book that Thomas Veale was about in his 20s. Were you about in your 20s when you met him? Cross for yes. Okay, straight. How long were you dating Thomas Veale? Were you dating for a year? Cross for yes. Okay. Were you dating for more than a year? Cross for yes. Okay, so for only a year. Were you guys together when the earthquake happened? Cross for yes. Rejection. Are you concerned about me hitting my head? Cross for yes. Oh, I'll lean against it. Okay, so I won't hit my head. I'm leaning against it. Is that okay? Yep, I will not hurt my head. I promise. My head's already on it. I can't hit it if it's already on it. Okay. Did Thomas reject you? Cross for yes. No. Okay, that usually means no. Did you reject Thomas? Cross for yes. Straight. Is that why you two broke up? Cross for yes. Were you the type that like you reject him and he'd still win you over again type of thing? Cross for yes. It's kind of like cute. Today we call that like, I don't know, like an emotional roller coaster. Like, you probably don't know what that means, but it's like another one, since you like cats, they call it cat and mouse. You're like, oh, I don't want you. And then like they come back like, oh no, but I want you. Was it a little bit like that, cat and mouse? Cross for yes. Okay. So you're with him for a year and you rejected him a lot. I gotta ask, again, because that word came up. So you two were in here when the earthquake happened, right? Cross for yes. Okay. Straight. This is gonna sound like a silly romantic question. I gotta know. Were you two like really hugging each other and saying I love you when it happened? Cross for yes. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I'm sorry. I find that a very sweet story. Is there anything else you want to tell me in the box? Let me try. Like, is there anything you want to talk about? Because I can guess. I can sense only emotions. I can't hear words or see images. Can you try to like maybe talk about something else that you want to talk about? I'm sorry I talked about something that was really sad. I just think it's very romantic. No. Well, it's kind of Getting late for me because I have a bunch of other things to do today, but did you enjoy me visiting you? Cross for yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Straight. Did I make you sad by accident? Cross for yes. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sure you were very beautiful if he, kept trying to win you over to the thing. That's like very romantic. I hope you know that. But I don't know. But I gotta get going, and I'm sorry I made you a little sad. I just want to let you know that a lot of people visit this place and find this story very interesting, and I hope all the people that visit you in the future are really kind to you and nice, and I hope you have a really good day, okay? Yeah, you too. Alright, I'm gonna walk out, and then we'll see if I can also get anything.